These comments made by Brian Daboll are very, very, very telling. And we're going to go over what they could mean in just a few moments. But before I do, if you love the Giants and you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. We're on the road here to 3,000 subscribers. So if you can help us get there, that would be a gigantic blessing. But I'm going to have you guys listen to the comments made by Brian Daboll.
In terms of the quarterback situation, I met both with Russ yesterday and Jaxson privately, and Russ was nothing but a pro, which I would expect him to be. It's my decision. I'm going with Jaxson. We're going to get him ready to play this week and the remainder of the season. He's going to do everything he can. Russ will be the backup. It's my decision, and we're going with Jaxson.
So, what I got from that, and what probably you got from that too, because you're smart, this was Daboll's decision. He emphasized that it was his decision, his choice, which tells me that if it was up to Daboll, he would have started Jaxson Dart week 1. We saw how he used them in the preseason, and Dart played exceptionally well in the preseason. My thing is, this tells me that Daboll wanted Dart, the front office wanted Wilson. And listen, you can't blame Shane for wanting Daboll to start a guy like Russell Wilson who's making at least $10 million this year. At least. He's guaranteed $10 million. It could go up to 20, probably won't anymore because according to Daboll, Jaxson Dart will start the remainder of the season. He's committing to this rookie week 4. That also tells me that his butt is on the hot seat. Joe Shane is also on the hot seat. I think Daboll gets canned before Shane gets canned. I really do. Here's the deal when it comes to Joe Shane and the Giants. Joe Shane, past few seasons, has done a pretty damn good job at getting talent. He has. Jermaine Illuminor is a guy that we signed last offseason, not this past one, but 2 offseasons ago. We signed him. He's been very good. He's been an exceptional signing for the Giants. Right? The last year's draft, the 2024 draft, was very good. The 2025 draft, this year's draft class. Look at Cam Scatterbo. He's one of the best halfbacks in the game right now through heading into week 4. Are you kidding me? It's true. And that was a 4th round draft pick. He's very good at putting talent together. When it came to free agency, Paulson Adebo, Javon Holland, 2 good ball players. I don't think they're being used right. And that comes down to coaching. So before we see Joe Shane out of there, before we do, I think Daboll goes first. I think we're going to see a new coach before we see a new GM. That's how it works. That's how it worked under Gettleman. That's how it's going to work here. And Daboll knows this. He's not stupid. So he wanted Shane to go up and get his quarterback. That's what Daboll wanted. And Daboll got his wish. He got Jaxson Dart here. He got his quarterback. If it was up to him, he would have started Jaxson Dart week 1. This was his decision to go with Dart against the freaking Chargers. One of the better teams in the league right now. Jaxson Dart basically being thrown to the wolves. Can the kid do it? I think he can. Maybe I'm just in denial. Maybe I'm just a crazy Giants fan. But I think Jaxson Dart has the mentality, has the attitude to go out there and not just play recklessly, right? Because that's John Gruden called him Evil Knievel. I don't think he's going to play recklessly, but what I think he's going to do, I think he's going to do the opposite of what Russell Wilson did last week versus the Chiefs. And I think let's play more aggressive football and try his damn best to get that ball to Malik Neighbors as much as he possibly can. I feel like Jameis would have done that, and I feel like Jaxson Dart is going to do that versus the Chargers. Because the way how Malik Neighbors was used last week, what the heck was that about? I mean, Russ needed to include him more, and he didn't. You could say, oh, he was locked down, he was this, he was that. Jameis Winston, I know he turns the ball over a lot. He would have found ways to get the ball to Malik Neighbors. Same with Jaxson Dart. You have to. He's one of the best receivers in the NFL. You have to do your best to get the damn ball in Malik Neighbors' hands. That's also why they had an incredibly tough time last week. An incredibly tough time. Ridiculous. Now, hopefully, we have Andrew Thomas going into week 4. It's kind of funny how Andrew Thomas, it appeared that he was on some sort of a snap count versus the Chiefs. Daboll takes him out, saw enough. And then after that, the line kind of collapsed. It wasn't as good. Illuminor played well, but the line wasn't as good when you took Thomas out. Now Thomas, I assume fully healthy, ready to go. He's going to be there for Jaxson Dart just in time. It was almost like this was a warm-up game. It's like, hey, if we're going to lose this game, I want to have Thomas available because we're making a quarterback change. And I want Andrew Thomas available for our young first-round QB in Jaxson Dart. It makes a lot of sense as to why he was on a snap count. I know first game back in, 340 days. But I think that was done more strategically than we were let on. I truly do. I truly believe that. That's not just me talking out of my butt. I just feel like when you're putting the guy that you traded up to go and get in Jaxson Dart, when your plan is to potentially play him in week 4, if week 3 just looks terrible, and it did. It was bad. The Chiefs didn't even look good. Chiefs weren't very good. They just took advantage of a poorly coached Giants team. That's it, of a weaker Giants team. But with Andrew Thomas, that offense is a lot better, and you want to have him for Jaxson Dart. It's going to be so exciting watching Jaxson Dart, Scatterboo, Malik Neighbors play. It's going to be so exciting. It's against the Chargers. It's going to be cool. And I'm not saying we should expect Jaxson Dart to freaking go out there and play like an all-pro because it's his first ever NFL start. His first ever NFL start up against a good team. But the reason why they're doing this so damn soon, the reason why they're doing this now is because Brian Daboll's butt is on the line. He's on the hot seat. And he needs to figure out a way, hey, how can I get off of it? And you get off of it by showing I have this young QB who has a lot of potential and I could coach him and he's going to be successful because I could coach him. That's what Daboll's that's the message he's trying to get across. And I can't blame him because his back is up against the wall. We're 0-3. Past 3 seasons have been awful. It's like we get worse every year. We have more talent. It doesn't make any sense. Hopefully week 4 is a different outcome. That's going to be tough, but I'm excited to see Dart. I'm excited to see Scatterboo. I'm excited to see Andrew Thomas on the field for Jaxson Dart and the rest of that Giants offense. Because last week when Illuminor and Thomas were on the field at the same time, they were really good. We'll see what ends up happening in week 4. I'll keep you guys posted on anything else. Thank you guys for watching. Take care.